That is not reading the desktop sound. Okay. Properties. Okay, well, we're back. Hang on a sec while I check things. Ugh, come on. I suppose the easiest way to track this is to go and stand next to a truck. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Okay, hopefully that sound is a little more manageable. So let's try again. Welcome to Farming Simulator 19 Oakfield Farm Farming Agency Edition on Saturday 26th of March. My name is Osa and we're selling sheep. And I will demonstrate why in a second. We have sheep capacity on every single one of our fields. So I need to make some room because they're still breeding. Well, they're trying to. It's just that we lose that income if we can't find a space for them. So, come on window, get out of the way. There we go. I want to drop that off again. And we are clear. Let's go sell some sheep. Try not to get stuck in the fields. I've discovered with this truck, our animal fields are not very flat at all. Okay. And there we go. Okay, we were selling 17.44. We were selling sheep. So as I said before, I want to get this yard down to 490. Good start. Then I want to get 9 out of each of the other 2 yards. And we will get back to the animal dealer, which sadly is at the other end of the map, and make £7,000. And I still didn't top up their feed. that not open? Thank you. Ugh. This long wheelbase thing is very difficult to get where you're going. Okay, so this we want to get down to 491. And one more. Did I confirm from the top field? I don't know that I did. Oh, I did. Oh, okay then. Cool. And from this field, that should be 28 by 28. Okay. As we depart this field, there is this huge mound here, which obviously the truck is not very happy driving over. Now that rear steering axle is definitely an assistant for a truck this long. I'm still thinking maybe I should have gone for the shorter wheelbase model. It's a little bit cheaper, but it doesn't transport as much. How do we check that? And the big problem we have is transporting all the animals. We'd have only got 20 sheep, we get 28. Okay, olive satin. Black, matte. Version 1 side lights. Okay, we buy that. I mean, 20 versus 28. I mean, over 2 bodies, that's 16 more in the long wheelbase. Same with, you know, similar gains with the bale carrier and the other thing, the grain carrier. So fewer trips, a little bit more awkward getting around places, but I'm kind of okay with that for now. So yeah, our sightseeing, we've cultivated the field to our right in preparation for sunflowers, and we're waiting for a ground temperature of 45 so they'll germinate. What else do we have? That's pretty much it right now. So hopefully we'll hit 45 degrees tomorrow. And I'll be able to set, I think we got the Challenger attached on the planter. So I'll be able to set the Challenger off on a worker whilst we carry on shipping all of our sheep and wool to this area of town. It's going to be quite a lot of long trips. Well, actually for the wool, not so bad, because we've got the 32,000 litre capacity pallets, which may fill out, and I can't do much about that. But it's just 3 of them, I can ship them in one load. And then we've got the auto load trailer, which we can use to pick up the overflow. Anyway, let's pull this in here. Whoa. And empty the truck. Boop. And confirm. And you know what I'm going to do? Save. I'll try and remember to save a little bit more frequently while the computer's messing around. So yeah, part of the problem with resetting my computer is it does not recognize the sound card, and it usually takes about 3 hours to start to recognize it. I'm not sure if that's a problem with the motherboard, whether it's a problem with the sound card, or what. The sound card does not exhibit any problems once it's been recognized. But because of that, I have to reset a lot of my streaming settings in order for it to pick up the alternative, which is the HDMI output on the video monitor. Okay, we drop that. We drive forward. Then we put it on the tail. And then we drop that. So musical boxes was the way we used to do this in Farm Sim 17 on Lawfolds, where I generally maneuver the boxes around using the truck, and then when you wanted it on a trailer, I would attach the trailer to the back of the truck, detach the box and pull the trailer forward, which may actually be how I do it in the real world, as opposed to trying to reverse the trailer underneath the box. Although I think the long hauler would have known that, but I don't know if he's still around. And I believe he tends to drive semis, so I know this sort of setup tends to be more European. Either with just a curtain sider or with the AR frame. The AR frame's kind of useful. We had company I work for had a fleet of these, and the advantage was they could park the boxes on the loading dock. They could load up everything, and then a returning truck would drop off an empty box at another bay and pick up the full one and leave immediately. So less downtime for the equipment that has the engine in it. And then the other thing it was possible for them to do was, in the UK we used to have a remote site in Scotland and another one down in the West Country. The trucks would drive out to the remote site and load with, drop off the loaded containers and pick up the empties. So local trucks could do the actual local deliveries. And it would be trucks that did the deliveries. They wouldn't have the trailer on the back, they just used the trailer for the long distance to get to the remote site. Okay, let's try and do this again. Right, one. So as I said, we're taking all of these down to 472. This load will be a little bit more valuable per truck or per box because we're actually moving heavier sheep this time. Where are we at? 472, confirm. Forward and look for our heavy guys. Come on guys, where are you? There's a few. Did I not confirm on the other? Oh no, we're still in the same. Okay. That was a problem I found the other day, is that these two load points, depending on your vehicle, can result in you picking up the wrong thing from the wrong place. I think I want to swing that a little bit to the right because of the ground level. Okay, 491, that's better. So 17.4 pounds, that's the lightest we're going with. Now, obviously, the issue here, oh, trailer's full. Trying to keep the truck out of the load area on the right hand field, and that is the load area on the right hand field. You know what maybe I do here is try and walk through the hedge. There we go. Okay. We'll close that gate. I don't think that fixes anything. I shouldn't leave that gate open, but I will because... And we'll just head up to the top here. Like I said, it's because of the length of this truck. It's just... having all sorts of issues with those dialogue hitboxes being so close together. There we go. Okay, so again we want to take the good grief. We've already bred 4 more sheep in this field. Well, it is what it is. Let's go find some sheep to sell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Confirm. Okay, I'm just going to drive straight in, turn around and drive straight back out again. And run that sheep over. So that was 28 removed from the Oakfield farm sheep, which is bred 4 since we did that. And we've got room for 10 more from Bramblewood. That's fine. Let's go get 10 more. But the whole point of splitting that first load was so there was capacity in all 3 fields. And now we're past that need. There is, because there is now capacity in all the fields. I don't expect 28 sheep or more than 10 sheep to appear in like 5 seconds. Come on, let's go. And okay, 482. Oh, we're trying to get down to 472, aren't we? Okay. 482. We're trying to get down to 472. That's fine. Confirm. Sadly, it doesn't actually tell us how many sheep are in the 2 trucks. I believe we have 28 in each, and that should result in just... I'm not going to get out that way, am I? Now I'm stuck, because truck. Close the gate. There we go. There we go. Okay. I think this bottom gate is easier to get in and out of, and I kind of think it would be nicer to have the sheep dialogue box on this gate and the one across the way, because there's greater separation, which means that having a large vehicle is not going to interfere or get interfered with dialogue boxes that don't fit. That was interesting. Maybe the front wheels are on the ground. Okay, so I'm going to do this one trip, and I think that will be sufficient for today. I'm going to have to check on the food levels. We are going through clover like it was candy. I'm incredibly worried about the levels of clover silage and clover hay that we have available at the farm. Because like I said, we've been going through that like crazy. And that's not going to work. And off we go again. I'm finding the maximum speed on this truck is quite well positioned. It remains controllable up to the top speed. The Land Rover is a light vehicle, and anything over about 40 miles an hour you start losing control very, very quickly. Anyway, let's get this up to the animal dealer. And I suppose I could check the wool levels and get that ready to go tomorrow. Oh, the Land Rover's where it is. Ugh. Well, I could use the Johnston trailer. It's a flatbed, we can hitch it to the back of a tractor. The problem with the Ivor Williams, it's really a small vehicle trailer, not really designed for a tractor to haul. Okay, let's unload this stuff. And confirm. Ooh, 7,004. Yeah, I said it would be a little bit more because our sheeps are generally over the 17.4 pounds that we shipped in the first load. And 7.4. So just shy of 15,000. I'm intrigued. I am going to check money income. So we lost 26 today because we paid for that. We sold 5,700 worth of sheep yesterday and 21,000 today. And I did run a couple of three fertilization contracts, spraying contracts on Saturday, which is why we've got a little bit more money than we had last week. Sorry, dude. Are you not happy with that? Shall I go a bit further? Okay. Anyway, let's get this back to the yard. I'll park it up next to the big shed opposite the maintenance shed, work area. We'll take a quick look at the wool situation, and then we'll take a quick look at the sheep feed levels. And if that's all good, you can not crash into me. Roundabout has right of way, except in Farsim, when it doesn't. Now, I think we had just enough sugar beet seeds to plant both our sugar beet fields. And I'm talking just enough. There's about, I want to say 17 litres of sugar beet seeds left in the seed bags, which is quite impressive. I had to go get quite a bit of solid fertilizer for the seeder, and 2 pallets at the end of the day. I don't think we'll need quite as much. Actually, it was 1 and a tiny bit. We needed 100 more litres of fertilizer to finish off that last field, but That's all good and done now, so we'll park this next to these tanks on the left. Hopefully we won't need the bale spikes. How's that look? Let's move forward a little bit more. That's good.